Dean from ShiphraShepherds.com, and we're here with Queenie. Come here, Queenie. She's a senior citizen. She's the most obedient, so we don't need a lot of training. This is just for demonstration purposes, to show you a little bit about when you're starting to train your dog. Your dog starts becoming a brat or out of control, to teach who's alpha, who's in control, without harming the dog, and proper leash and choker training, without doing it the wrong way, without prong collars, without anything. Now, Queenie's been trained. She's done shutdown, she's done show the first 4 years of her life, so she doesn't really need anything, again, just for demonstration purposes. Later I will pull out, say, Gina, who is a show dog, who's done nothing but show, completely doesn't know anything about obedience as far as leash training, choker training. They train dogs in a different way, so that'll be a good thing to show you that she would necessarily pull, and it'll be the first time she's experienced this and how to control her. I don't want to do it too much because she still is a show dog. She still will be going back in the ring, and I don't want to take that out of her. They teach show dogs different things, like not to sit, not to lay down, you know. So like I say, I'm going to, for Gina, different story. I'm going to pull her out later and show you it's the first time she's going to have experienced obedience training, because she's a show dog, and like in the ring, you don't, the dog's supposed to pull you. There's just different rules, okay? But it's going to show you a dog that's actually not fully trained, so you can see how quick and easy it is to learn. Gina already knows that I'm master, but she doesn't really respect me that much yet, and we haven't worked on her pretty much at all. So we're going to call Queenie over. Queenie, come here. So Queenie, here. I had this collar on her here, okay? It's a regular flat collar, okay? Like I say, she's had this on forever. She doesn't need anything else. She doesn't even need training. So, yeah, when they're old enough and fully trained, stick a collar on them and that's it, because they know how to walk. So right now we're not doing that. So this collar's no good. We're going to stick the choker on her. Queenie! Again, her very obedient. If she sees a dog, a person, a cat, she wants to go over, but I call her name, she comes. Here. So, again, I don't do any training with Queenie. Putting the collar on correct. Stay. Just like this. Okay? Put it on her neck. Attach a leash. Believe it or not, this is the first sign for her, the first realization that, hey, this person's actually in control. So this is where it starts. Choker chain, leash, and basically you start walking. For Queenie, I don't use any correction. I let her do whatever she wants. Like I say, she's a fully grown adult. Older girl. If she wants to walk ahead of me, it's no big deal. If she was tugging me, I'd correct it. So, just a simple rule. I start walking, and if she needs correction, I will give it to her. When you walk with, she sees a squirrel, which is exact, she wants to eat that squirrel. But we're going to talk about distractions later. So basically, what you have to show them when it's a distraction, people, kids, nothing's important, only you. The command I use is leave it, okay? So, loose, collar, dog's on your left, okay? Later, when I say walk with 2 fingers on the leash, that's later. Right now, it's loose, in your hand, dog's on the left side. We're gonna walk. She's on my left. I turn around, she follows, I give her the benefit. Like I say, I don't really have to work on her. If she sees a distraction, see how loose it is? This is the way you want to walk down the street with your dog. It's not embarrassing, it's comfortable. When somebody wants to pet your dog, yes, you socialize them, but you always do it with you in control. Can I pet your dog? Yes, just a second, my dog's in training. Sit. Good girl. Now you can pet the dog. This shows your dog you are in control. The dog doesn't get any attention unless he or she sits. Okay? When you praise your dog, don't praise him too much. It's just a good girl, that's it. Too much love, no good. I think we've talked about this on the forum. So again, I walk, she follows. I can have it as loose as possible. I can pick up the pace, turn. I never look at the dog. I don't have to look at the dog. I just walk. If the dog takes her eyes off me, by the way, you see the way the leash is around her foot. Dog should never know that you don't have control. You gradually, very sneakingly, grab the leash, pull it up. This way the dog always thinks I need to be beside my owner. Leash, no leash. If she does, see how she's always looking at me? Okay, where are we going? Okay? So I can't show you any training right now. I don't want to snap her for no reason. But she knows that she's with me. Sit. Good girl. So, notice when I said sit, pulled up a bit because she's got all the training, okay? She doesn't need anything, but that's what you want in a dog, okay? Now you say that's easier said than done. That's why I'm going to get another dog that does pull. Totally different story. So this is Gina. Gina has not been formally trained, say, in obedience and stuff. She's been geared towards show. So she's been brought up a different way, which is fine. And she still will be showing. So I've got the show leash on her, the very thin show leash. And I do have a choker on her for now. But instead of putting it on the ring that chokes the dog, I put it on the other ring, so there's actually no choking at all. It's just a collar. It's actually so she can pull me like this. Leash is always supposed to be tight. This is not a show video. I'm just going to show you the difference when I stick a normal leash on her with the normal choker and get her to heel and stuff like that. She hasn't ever experienced it. I just thought it would be good to show you a dog that does not have the training. So, for instance, in a show, she'll just trot like this, and she's supposed to pull. She's supposed to pull you. So I'm going to do some circles here. Much bigger circles than that. It's a trot. She's always the leader. And the leash is always tight, and she's always got somewhere to go. So, we're going to reverse that. We're going to take this leash off. Put a normal leash on. Her choker is on correctly. I will be showing her again, so I don't want to teach her too much obedience. It's not really important. Leash obedience, that is, right now. But now she's going to feel the choke, but I'm not going to give it to her unless I need to, okay? I'm going to start walking, and when she pulls ahead of me and not looking at me, I'm going to do a quick snap. It's not about choking the dog constantly. It's about a snap. That's it. So, and I'm not going to start. The dog does not have to be by my side. That's later on. Right now, as loose as possible, and I start walking. don't always believe in talking. You can, like I can say heel, you know. Did you see that? One choke, and look where she is, okay? Yes, she is scared to get hurt. She's scared to get choked again, okay? Yes, but if you know anything about alpha and alpha dogs and alpha mothers, when they correct their puppies, they correct with a bite. So basically, it's a physical thing. It's, I'm stronger than you. I'm more powerful than you. I can handle you. You better listen or else. Pretty much the way I was brought up. But we don't teach our kids that way these days, or dogs for that matter, either. So now she's looking at me. I've got her attention. She's a good girl. Good girl. And I start walking with my leash again. Now she's looking at me. Very intent. She had no clue that was coming. Because she's a good dog, well-mannered, well brought up, quick learner, okay? She does have a lot of stubbornness to her, but there's dogs that are a lot more stubborn. You have to do that a few times. So I only did it once, and it's loose. So she's comfortable, we're walking, she's enjoying everything. There's another dog, she sees it, and I'll show you how to react if she bothers with it. She took her eyes off me, that's a no-no. She gets a snap, quick snap, let go. Quick snap, let go. Now, once they start walking beside you, with no pressure, you start working on sit commands, stuff like that, okay? So, she's following me. Don't just turn this way, turn this way too. And believe it or not, she's doing perfect. And no, I have not done this before. She's an excellent student. So I don't even have to say sit, but I usually train with the word sit, and if they don't sit, you put 2 fingers right here, okay? There's an actual pressure point down here, and you hold the leash up. Just say sit once with a nice voice, because they don't know it yet, right? Some dogs. So you just go sit. She doesn't listen, you just go sit. Push her bum down. Good girl. Good girl. You do that a few times, and then if they still don't listen, you walk and you say sit, sit. She did it, okay? But if she didn't, I would just do a small little sit, like this, okay? Now, all these actions that I'm showing you, if I had, say, a male dog out of control pulling me down the street, it would be more, okay? It would be a harsh snap, a harsh sit, down. He needs to know right now. You are in control, that's it. If there's a squirrel, a rabbit, a cat, it doesn't matter what's crossing the street, it's not his business. You are the only thing that is his business. If he or she can look, if they can handle looking at someone, something crossing the street, like there's someone there, she can handle it. She's not doing nothing. It's fine, okay? If they can't handle it, they start chasing it. It's a snap, leave it, walk the other way, okay? These are just basics. How to get control of your dog, how to become the alpha, and there's no treats, there's no rewards. It's all, I don't believe in, if you're doing give a paw and stuff like that, that's fine. That's not important stuff. The main stuff is sit, lie down, walk with me, and when I'm done training, the way I do it, I don't have to speak at all. I walk, they walk with me. When I stop, they sit. She's a perfect student, okay? It's not always that easy, I will tell you. But it is that easy for me. All you would have to do is just do more correcting, and there's no real love when it comes to this, okay? The only love, and some dogs can't handle the affection. As soon as you give them affection, they start going haywire. So it's sit, good boy. That's it. Keep walking. Sit. See, she didn't sit. So she's testing me. Sit. Good girl. So, looks sort of mean, but a German Shepherd needs a master. That is being a master, okay? Me saying, Gina, sit, sit. Come on, sit, sit, sit. She's looking at me like I'm retarded, okay? Don't repeat yourself more than twice. On the second sit, it's you show her to sit. If she's really stubborn, doesn't want to sit when you show her, you choke her to sit. You snap her to sit. You do whatever it takes. When you're putting them in the cage, whatever it takes. Persistence. You have to follow through. Persistence, follow through. No matter what, you are not getting away with this. When I'm putting a new dog away in the kennel, they don't want to go in. Surprise, surprise. After 3 days, they realize, I'm going in there. No matter what, it doesn't matter, I'm going in there. Because I show them that, no. By the 4th day, I open the door, they run in. Trained, done, don't have to deal with it. Why? Because I didn't lovey-dovey them. I told them what I want, that's it. Now I can take her upstairs, take her leash off, sit down, watch TV with her, and she can do whatever she wants until the next problem occurs. This is where it all starts. If you don't have this, you won't have anything to follow. It's all about being the alpha. And that's what this little short video is about. It's basic, it's not specific on anything else. It's just on how do I become an alpha with my dog. Does your dog do this? If your dog doesn't do this, you need to get your dog to do this to fix anything. Any problem. Biting, chewing, pulling, it doesn't matter. This is step 1 to show your dog you are boss. Actually, step 1 would be the crate, which we'll get into on another, probably puppy section. And that's it. Sit, Gina. Sit. Showed her twice. Now, we're sort of regressing now, okay? I told her to sit, she's not listening. I don't always have to be harsh. I can give her a little reminder. Good girl. She loves me, she wants to obey me, she wants to please me. You just have to show her how, okay? And then after that, it's pretty much all love, no correction at all, because she just does it. Now, Gina, if I were to let her off leash, okay, she's not ready to be let off leash, okay? She's not as obedient as Queenie. If she saw a cat, she would chase it, she would go after it. Therefore, I've got a dangerous dog in my hands. We're going to get into that next video, which is right after this. But that's it for now. Say bye, Gina.